Hi YouTube! So this video is going to be about getting over your ex, whether or not it's your ex-husband or your ex-boyfriend. We're just going to talk about how to get over your ex and how to find peace. First off, the first thing that you go through when you get dumped or when your husband tells you he wants a divorce is depression, incredible sadness, and anger. So the very first step I want to talk about in moving forward and getting over your ex is basically something that's very tough, but it's something that you have to do to move on, and that is forgiving your ex. Basically, in order to move on, you need peace, and if you're holding resentment towards your ex, you're never going to be able to fully move on and find peace. So basically, you just forgive your ex. The next thing that you want to do, the next thing that you're going to find once you've forgiven your ex is you're going to start getting, you're going to start remembering romantic moments with your ex, or maybe you're going to run into your ex and you're going to have these emotions come back to you. And basically what you want to do there is whenever you get these romantic feelings that come into your head, or whenever these emotions start coming back, you want to push the thoughts out of your head. Just push them out the second they come in. Don't even entertain. Don't even, if you're feeling lonely, don't let those thoughts be what comforts you. That's not where you want to search for comfort. You don't want to dwell in, oh, things were so nice, or when you're trying to get over, do not analyze the relationship. Do not try to analyze why things didn't work out. At least that's how I went about it. Maybe there's a psychologist out there that's watching this that knows better, and if so, please tell me if I'm doing things wrong. But this is how I'm going about it. I'm not trying to analyze. I'm not trying to figure things out. I just, don't entertain the thoughts in my head. That was the next step that I did to move on. So whenever I got a positive or romantic thought, I don't want to say positive, whenever I got a romantic thought in my head about my ex, I just pushed it out, pushed the thought out of my head. The next thing after that, once you've done that, you are going to all of a sudden realize that there is a big gap there. When you have someone that's such a huge part of your life, like a husband or maybe a boyfriend that you've been with for a long time, they become a huge part of your life. So when they're gone, you have a hole there. And at first that can kind of throw you off balance. When you have this big hole and there's nothing there, you might feel empty or feel like you're not complete somehow. So you basically have to rebalance and find learn how to be content with yourself, which is not going to be immediate. So you have to find a way to fill that hole. And what I've found, the best way to fill that hole is to fill it with positive things that you like to do. Kind of what I did is I focused on reading books that I liked, or designing rooms, or reading books about interior design, or also I talked to some of my very close friends, spent time with people I loved, and basically tried to fill that hole with positive things. Now, let me warn you, what you don't want to do, and this is advice that you most likely will get. I know that I got this advice, but basically there's people out there that say the best way to get over a guy is to find another guy. And I have found that that is not a healthy way to go about it. And I can say this from experience. It's actually not the initial way. The initial way that I got over my ex was following these methods. But eventually I did start dating a guy, and I think there was a period of time there where I did allow him to fill that hole, and it was a disaster. So, and I was actually content and fine before he came into the picture. So you don't need another guy to get over your ex. Okay, and you don't want, when you do start dating again, you do not want to allow that to be the case. So, basically, basically the reason for that is most likely the next guy that you date is not going to be, um, you know, your future husband. I mean, I guess it could be, but most likely it's not. And what ends up happening is things don't work out with that person, and then you find yourself in even a worse spot, having to pick yourself up again. Not to mention, that's not a good foundation for a relationship to start off with that person needing to fill that hole. Okay, so I got cut off, but basically what I was saying is, you don't want a guy to be the one to fill up that hole. You want to fill up that hole with things that you love and people that you love, girlfriends, surround yourself by family and friends and things that you enjoy. And once you become whole again, then you'll be in a much better position to enter another relationship. Now I just want to invite you guys to respond with video responses or comments about any additional thoughts that you may have on getting over your ex. Things that helped you get over your ex, or maybe ideas that you think might help you get over your ex. So anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.